And now,
business again.
from 2020, from now, we are for an industrial group. We are
You
a group
really
of
saw it
companies.
once you walk here,
Catalan.
and you will see it if you walk around here. Now, right now, this used to be just Figueras, okay? But now we're part of Brand Corner, okay? Which is a conglomerate of factories all located nearby in Barcelona. And most of them aim for the contract business, meaning they're looking for a synergy of both financial synergy, organization synergy, because we sell to the same people, and also at the same time industrial power. For example, we don't have any more plastic injection machines here in the factory. Why? Because one of the companies from the factory is the biggest injector in the whole state. So why do we keep a machine here? I mean, we have a whole factory down the street which can do it 10 times better than us. And it's from the same company, we all Brand Corner. Okay, so now we call this, I'm sorry, because it's hard to translate in English, maybe you guys can guide me, because I call these armchairs, okay? But in Spanish we call them butacas, okay? Because armchair is something that defines that it has arms, the chair, okay? Butaca, the difference between a butaca and a chair is that this is fixed to the ground, okay? This is part of the building, that not, okay? And now we have a company that's specialized on that.
And that's because you got
We have
involved.
another company that's specialized
on IT.
and I have another company that is specialized on the building itself, and so forth. So what this is the Brand Corner strategy or policy is that. I mean, they're buying companies that they have top names, all of them. They're well known.
With
and,
one partner,
worldwide,
we can have everything together.
but you're able to sell everything. I mean, we're spreading the catalog, and also we're gaining a lot of strength, as I tell you, production-wise. Okay, that's his duty. To recover production and to take advantage of this synergy between companies. But the most logic one and straight away is that all this is basically for metal and so forth, but we do this in plastic.
So you said that you were Mr. Figueros who lives down the street, started this company, it was a family company.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, this company was done by the grandfather from Mr. Figueras, okay?
Okay.
Will reach to his son, who will be my age, okay? So you have his son, which is the third generation thing, okay? The company was started by the grandfather, who was just a woodworker, craftsman. The son, who's Mr. Figueras, industrialized the company and it became international. This was the big step. I mean, the big step was passing from being a local seed manufacturer to being an international company selling abroad.
With two big successes. First, the Warner Bros. Contract.
Okay.
The second one, the White House press room contract.
Yeah, we reached that level.
This was made us very famous worldwide.
And the stock exchange from Barcelona. I mean, we have references that they will sell the company worldwide. But it was the grandfather, craftsman, the father, industrial, son, sold the company. And it was sold to a capital fund, okay, ABAC, okay. It was just people who
Investment funds.
Getting money. This didn't that well, okay, because we had on the head of the company we had someone who was an industrial person who had a lot of knowledge about the product. It's not the same to being run by someone who loves the product that they do and who knows a lot about it than being run by someone who loves money. That's all. Big difference, okay. So that deal went well, and 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, a new family who runs a lot of companies that they're all in for contract, bought the whole company and the people included inside it and everything. So now we are Brand Corner.
With another mentality, more industrial mentality.
More industrial, because they own the companies. I mean, it's not a capital fund, it's a family who owns companies. Okay?
But it's still a public company now, or it's a private company?
It's private. It's 100% owned by them.
Oh, so it went back, you said it went back and forth.
Yeah, no. The other one was not public. It was just people who have a lot of money.
Also private,
Invest here,
okay.
but I mean, the guy who was running this, now he's running a dentist. They don't care. I mean, they just buy companies for the money.
Where's the biggest return?
And the situation and whatever is rentable, they resell it. I mean, they have no will of permanence in the ownership. While if you're bought by an industrial family, yes, they have a continuity will, and they know better how to do products. Some people know how to manage money. Some people know how to manage products. Some people know both.
And they don't get about new investment for 3 or 4 years because it will take so long, yeah? And an investment fund only looks for 5 years, yeah? They got one company, they try to develop 5 years and then sell.
And are these in Spain, these investors?
All of them. No,
Yeah.
the family, they're called
The investors
Torrini.
from, or-
They come from Uruguay, but they have an Italian name and they live here now. Okay, they live here for 2 generations.
Okay.
But nevertheless, I'll show you now. Once we walk, you'll see it. I mean, we have a show here of other products that are not seats, not chairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
And amazing.